relaxing and communication time in the mornings is part of the Bella Musica tour, and every year we have the same procedure, but with different people. Of course, the group bonding again is very different, and so you get to know new people in a new way, and also in this relaxed time you can talk about things you would never talk, like if you just are sitting for lunch or dinner, or if you're going for a coffee. So you get to know other things from the people, and that's very interesting also.
Honestly, I thought, wow, that's very crazy what I'm doing here, like painting a picture. I'm not the best drawer, it's awful what I did. When we did our circle, when everyone explained his picture, it was very interesting to see what they think about their picture. And I mean, sometimes you see a picture and think, wow, that's not the best one, but the story behind the picture is so important and exciting to see.
One day during the relaxing time we did a so-called blind walk, so one person was blindfolded and the other person had to guide them through the garden. And I think it's a really important thing to let someone else guide you also for playing music together and being in an orchestra, that you know you can trust also on the other people, and they will help you in case you need them.
There is a connection between Mozart and the whole group. You go this path he once made, and I think that's a very cool feeling to experience the same way he did.
The night in Rome, we visited St. Peter's Basilica, and it was really, really cool because it was late in the evening and we were the only people there, so it was really nice also for taking pictures, and it was a very fun night.
we went on a very nice bike tour in Lucca. It was amazing. Everyone had a bike, and we were with our Bella Musica t-shirts riding through the city and seeing all the beautiful churches and like looking for the city.
There was a guide with us, and she told us very interesting facts about Lucca. I think it's a good thing to go by bike because you can experience more in less time, and yeah, we had a lot of fun and it was great.
My name is Linus Kampner. I am the director of the Mozart Museums of the International Mozarteum Foundation in Salzburg. Today we join them for a very special occasion. We have Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's original violin with us, who traveled on Secret's path to Lucca here in Italy. For us it's very important that we use these instruments from Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart from time to time for concerts, because that's the reason why they're in such a good condition. We inherited them from the family in the 1840s. Many of the instruments, this very specific one, the concert violin made by Pietro Antonio della Costa in 1764, an instrument from Treviso, Italy, was a present by one of our patrons a couple of years ago. It's an instrument of very good quality, and it was probably acquired by Mozart right after his arrival in Vienna in 1782. He himself made very good choices when it comes to his instruments. So he picked them very critical. He was always keen about having the best instruments available, and especially this one, the Della Costa, is very good when it comes to its sounds. And it's not just an instrument that was held or kept in Mozart's hands. For Mozart, his original instruments were very important. So whenever he performed, composed, or even conducted, he used these instruments, and he never wanted to play on different instruments than his own.
Yeah, I had the big honor to play the original violin of Mozart in Lucca, and it was a very big honor, and I enjoyed it a lot. It was very nice to play Mozart on it because I had the feeling you can express what you want with this violin.
The sound of this instrument is so beautiful, has beautiful colors, and is really nice to play. And of course, if you know that Mozart has played on this instrument years ago, it's more special. It gets more special, and it was a great honor to play with Mozart's violin. It was also very special that it was in Italy and in Lucca and in this beautiful church where the violin sounded not even more bombastic and colorful.
The visit in the Violin Museum in Cremona was very special, especially for me as a violinist, because we saw like the Stradivarius and Guarneri and Amati violins, and it's such a special feeling to be there like 10 centimeters in front of the instrument.
It's very nice to see first the history of violins, how it started. They were completely different instruments. And then to the roots of the modern violin.
The atmosphere in the group, I think that's very happy, it's very fun, it's very relaxed. We stay very well together, like a big family.
I liked the concert in Cremona most because it was a very special concert hall. It's like this, in the center is the orchestra, and around the orchestra there are the people, the audience. So you really have the feeling the whole energy goes to the center of the room, to the orchestra, and then you can try to give all the energy in the hall. And you also feel in this acoustics you can do everything you want, so it's a lot of fun. You can play very pianissimo, but still, you know, in the last row all the people can hear it, and if you play forte, the acoustics really support you in this and gives you a very good energy.
Went to a church in Verona, and it was a really beautiful church, also with an organ where Mozart has played. And there were a lot of old paintings painted by artists from Verona, and it was really special to see these paintings and also the organ where Mozart actually played. And we also sang Ave Verum from Mozart, and it was really nice experience.
in Bolzano we also had a small tour through the city. So first we started at the Conservatorium of Bolzano, where they mentioned that Mozart was actually 6 times in Bolzano when he went to Italy, and we went to the building where he was staying when he visited Bolzano.
It's so incredibly easy to talk to anyone, and there's always a vibe going on, and it's funny, and the people are so kind, and it's just very, very great. I don't want to leave, to be honest.